So Xbox has unveiled some huge changes to Xbox Cloud Gaming, and we'll check those out in this video. Also, Geforce Now sees some new EA games on the service, some big ones, and we'll check that out. And we actually have some gameplay I recorded. If you guys can thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And let's dive straight into the announcements, as Xbox has announced what I think is one of the biggest pieces of news that I've been waiting for, and that you'll be able to stream your own library later this year. That means the games that you own and not the games limited to just Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, though this is still coming in a limited form, as they are claiming select games you already own, so it's not going to be your entire library. So it's not perfect and it won't be every single game, but I think this is still significant, as it's been really one of my biggest things about this service and one of my complaints, games seemingly leaving in and out of Game Pass. But if you own the game and it's been previously streamed through Game Pass, there's a good chance that game will receive cloud gaming support afterwards. This is certainly a very good long-term move. It's not going to move the needle as far as more people joining Game Pass just for the cloud portion, but it will increase the value and is another move to the ultimate end game for what I really think they're trying to do with their own cloud service, and that is be the one and only choice for those who can't own a physical console. Something really key when they decide to expand to even more markets. Again, this is coming later this year. Samsung has also announced that Samsung's 2022 smart TVs will now have the Xbox app natively embedded into their UI, so you can now cloud game with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. A large number of controllers should be working on this Xbox app on the Samsung TVs via Bluetooth, and again, this is a small rollout, but the bigger picture, I think we'll be seeing the Xbox app come natively to a lot more TV brands, and even hopefully maybe older models. This is yet another big move to really get Xbox in more homes without that actual physical hardware. This is also on the heels of Xbox Keystone. This is the streaming stick set to debut at some point, though it is being said that it's not coming out just yet and that they need a little bit of more time to cook it in the oven. But overall, great announcements as Xbox continues to show it's serious about its cloud gaming offerings, and I love seeing it personally, and should continue to drive competition in the cloud gaming market in general all around. So this is really good stuff in my opinion. All right, let's jump to our next piece of news here. Geforce Now has announced a couple of more EA games hitting the service, and guys, these are some really good ones. Actually, both of these games are actually some of my favorite. The first one is It Takes Two. This is, in my opinion, the co-op game, the best co-op game ever made. It won Game of the Year last year, and it's honestly a game I couldn't put down until I actually finished it. If you've seriously never played It Takes Two and you have a co-op buddy to play this with, do whatever it takes, because I could not recommend a game more. Then the other massive game is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I've actually gotten the opportunity to play this on the Geforce Now app on PC, and as you guys can see here, the gameplay on the screen firsthand, guys, I can tell you this just ran absolutely wonderful. Again, like always, I can't even tell I'm cloud gaming. It just felt like I was playing on my PC natively. It plays great. I think you guys should absolutely drop cash to pick this one up if you were wondering how this ran on Geforce Now. The game looked gorgeous, even playing the first Mass Effect, which is actually my favorite Mass Effect of the three, and it just, put it simply, guys, it just ran great. Also, keep in mind you can play 4K with the GFN app. As for the rest of the games released this week, I'll go ahead and throw that on the screen so you guys can check those out. Overall, though, those EA games are the huge titles, and I gotta say, I'm loving seeing EA support Geforce Now. With that, if you guys want to know if the 3080 tier is worth it for the Geforce Now service, click the video on the top left.